Going on, ladies and gentlemen? Hey, AZD here. Guess what I was just doing? Some more research on these job market, these job losses. What's going on? There's no more jobs out there. No more jobs is left. And it seems like something's very bad is going on with the job market right now. The job market up and down, but right now it's crashing right now. I know the other day, like I said in a previous video that I did earlier today, that the labor market statistic was saying that the job market did add more jobs, but there's another report on the other side, and I'm probably leaving in the comment where I got this report and this information from, because I forgot right now. But basically it's saying that the job losses are going up right now, and the job market is at a very low point, because there's a lot of layoffs that's been going on, and in the labor statistics they don't include the layoff information that's going on. So I was able to find this video with this this gentleman did this information on some research on a report that he found where they did the basically layoffs, right? What's been going on with the layoffs across the country and year to date, but they was doing basically the month of May, and there was a lot of layoffs that happened in the month of May. Like I did in the video before right here, I said Microsoft had did some layoffs. Who else did some layoffs? Microsoft did layoffs. FedEx did some layoffs. Procter and Gamble was doing layoffs. Microsoft, some few other techs. So let me get some more information about how these numbers is adding up and how we're gonna probably be facing a recession like the Fed note said. And it's getting dark, so I'm not right now is gonna do not too long video. Just want to go across some of these numbers real quick, especially when the area I'm at right now. It's starting to get dark, so you never know what's gonna happen. So we're gonna get into this information. Like I said, the job cuts is up 40% year to date right now, and that's actually 93,000 of jobs were due to layoff in the month of May. 93,000 jobs was actually probably even more than that. So let's get into some more numbers. Year to date, the numbers is crazy. It's been up 37% of job loss over the last year, right? So you look at these numbers, a lot of things is going on with the job market. You see people talking about getting laid off. You see people been at companies like, for example, I saw this video clip of a TikTok person. Well, they was on TikTok and they did a video how they was with Microsoft for 15 years and they recently got laid off. So other than that, you got people getting laid off, but before they get laid off, they have to train their replacement. And the replacement a lot of times tends to be from other countries, you know, countries that is not paying as much as the US. Some example that this lady on her TikTok video, she was saying that I think that she was training people in India, I believe. Shout out to all my people in India though. Shout out to them. I got some viewers and subscribers from India, so shout outs to them. But I guess that the job payment there, in order to have these companies running, I guess it's cheaper to go through with employment over there. So they having the job force go over there instead of having it over here in the United States, and they doing layoffs in here in the United States. But before they do these layoffs, what they're gonna do is make sure that these people are training these other people in other countries in order to have the job fulfilled and having the company continue to operate, right? But the only thing that the employment budget or whatever for employment is going to be reduced, because they're going to be paying less. And with these job cuts, then you have more people over here looking for jobs. So cut costs, but they need employees to train, like I said, these other employees, but they're at the loss of laying off people. So the government also was one of these big people, one of these big entities who had a lot of layoffs over the past year. The government had over 284,000 government layoffs over the past year, and a lot of that was dealing with the DOGE, Department of Government, what is it, Department of Government, something like that, enforcement or something like that. Basically, they was cleaning up the government. You had Elon Musk, you had President Donald Trump, and they had this thing that 100 days where they was cleaning up the government, And they was saying that they was trying to cut people's stimulus by the money that they was able to save or whatever like that. But we didn't see none of that. Another job sector that was doing a lot of massive layoff was the retail sector. So retail, because consumers don't have as much money to spend as they used to. And right now it's getting kind of dark, so I'm not going to be on this video too long. Like I said, I just want to go across these numbers real quick and kind of give an explanation of why I did that other video earlier. Because like we can see rapid layoffs. You see these video clips, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube shorts, all of these video clips of people talking about getting laid off or facing layoffs or can't find a job or how the job market is. And that's because how the job market is not really doing good. You have a lot of layoffs. Despite adding jobs, you have more layoffs than jobs, right? So the tech sector is another one. A lot of tech companies, like I said, you got Microsoft. I forgot the other tech company. I think Apple was doing some rounds of layoffs as well. But so far, tech companies have laid off about 75,000 people. And that's up about, I think they said up about $55,000. Not 55,000, 55,000 people since last year. In the service industry, they had about 60,000 people lost their jobs because of layoffs. And what else we had? Downsizing. Because of downsizing, a lot of companies also did a lot of layoffs because they was downsizing or even going out of business. Job market is going down, and it's not going to be back on track for years. So if you have a job right now, make sure you stick with that job. Don't go out looking for another job. Don't go quitting your job like this one lady. She quit her job and she didn't have any job set up, and now she's looking for another job and can't find anything because all these companies is doing layoffs, right? A lot of companies doing layoffs and companies shutting down. A lot of companies shutting down. So they had about 94,000 layoffs because of companies shutting down. 94,000 layoffs over the past year because of companies shutting down, job losses, because over the years, these companies have shut down, so they got to lay people off. And these people are looking for jobs. Some of them even probably applying to jobs at companies who are also in the midst of doing some layoffs themselves. So restructuring layoffs also almost about $62,000. I keep saying $62,000. 62,000 people were lost their jobs over the past year because of restructuring of companies. So, they merge departments or, they get rid of departments or whatever. Some of it includes about, about 25,000 because of AI restructuring. So AI restructuring people, not the AI restructuring the company, but the companies are doing restructuring and they use AIs in order to fulfill these gaps in these jobs, right? So a lot of people are losing their jobs over these past couple months, over this past year or so because of these layoffs that's been going on. So let me know in the comment what you think about these layoffs going on, and make sure you keep your job. If you have a job right now, you have a steady job, hold on to that job. Don't go quitting your job because there's no job out there. People are cutting back on hiring. Companies cutting back on the budget for hiring. So if you got a job, go ahead and keep that job and work on your skills. Build up your skills, especially like trading skills, because right now it's a good skill to have in terms of, because of the market is very volatile. So go ahead and learn some trading skills, build up your skills, and use those skills in order to create more income, because you never know, you might be the next one to get laid off, God forbid. But continue to hold on to that job. Don't apply to no more jobs or anything like that. Don't go job hopping around, because all these jobs right now, there's really no job securities. We got layoffs, we got budget cuts, we got downsizing, we got reconstructing of jobs, reconstructing of companies, which is equaling layoffs of jobs, in addition to companies shutting down. So once again, it's NZD. Hope y'all got some value out of this. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and leave me some comments what you think about the job market, all right? Are you going to stick it out and stay with your job, or are you going to be quitting your job? Don't quit your job, but let me know, all right? Once again, it's NZD. Talk to you later. Peace.